The beauty of this competition really is the camaraderie of everyone here, because everyone shares a goal, shares a mission. Even within the own agencies and chapters, there is so much camaraderie, and then we bring everybody together at these events. It's just a celebration of life-saving, a celebration of heroes that are here today. The South Atlantic Lifesaving Association is one of 9 regions of the United States Lifesaving Association. For the South Atlantic region consists of agencies and chapters from North Virginia Beach and Virginia Beach, Virginia, all the way south down to Jacksonville, Florida, and everywhere in between. So we've got North Carolina, South Carolina represented, Florida, and then the southern southeast tip of Virginia with Virginia Beach. Our goals are to be on as many beaches as possible, helping people have a safe and wonderful time in the most beautiful, but also dynamic and sometimes dangerous environment that is the ocean.
So this is our 3rd time hosting here at Nags Head. So first time was 2013. 2018, we hosted for the 2nd time. Typically, we average around 250 competitors. I think their total, we had 350 people signed up and competing.
Over 300 competitors, which is a new record for the South Atlantic. That's a fantastic number for regionals, probably one of the biggest in the country.
Locally here, amongst the local agencies, Corolla, Duck, Kitty Hawk, Kidover Hills, Nags Head, and recently Chickamaucomico has jumped in on the local competition scene as well. We try to organize some events that they'll see at the regional, and if they go to it, national championships in preparation for those. It's an opportunity for all of them to get a taste for what that competition is like, and it allows us to see where they stack up against competition and select people to go to regionals and potentially nationals as well.
So the events that you're going to have at the South Atlantic Lifeguard Championships run from swims, run, swim, runs, paddles, surf skis, and then some combinations of all those, plus a couple of sprint running events and one distance running event, the 2K. Every event at these championships mimics or has something to do with what the lifeguards are going to do in their daily life protecting others. It's about vigilance, it's about reaction, it's about speed, it's about endurance. Everything that these lifeguards might be called upon on duty to save someone's life is what we're trying to mimic in one of these events some way, somehow, every day.
To have those guys training, running, swimming, paddling, practicing team rescue events makes them better lifeguards and better prepared to do actual rescues. Also, it's awesome for morale and just camaraderie.
The factors that go in to what a lifeguard has to look out for, what they're going to have to deal with on a given day on the beach, the dynamic situation of what you have on the beach and what you have with the ocean and the weather activities. It is really a fun environment, which is why a lot of us keep coming back every year, because it changes every day.
So our number 1 priority is always to staff the beach. So we don't take people away from our staffing levels on the beach, but I always try to take as many people as possible as well. So as many people as can afford to have off on a given day, go and compete during the day for our regional national championships. Our local stuff all takes place after work, and that's why we do it in the evenings, to allow everybody to participate, and we have that ability to do so.
Everybody is fully staffed back at home. Some of the lifeguards here are active every day. Some of them are part-time. Some of them are alumni retired. Theirs are eligible to compete. So there are plenty of lifeguards back at home, and there are great lifeguards back at home. And I would say from every lifeguard here, or talking to those lifeguards back at home, thank you for letting us come here and have this day, have these 2 days to compete together. The competition is such a unique part of our agencies and our chapters, and it's just one more thing that brings these lifeguards together, pushes people to train harder, and makes them better at the end of the day. I think people are real happy when we have these events to both show off the skills of our lifeguards, but also to know that our lifeguards are training this hard to be this good.
Our goal was to win the big beach. We were in the lead going into the final event by 25 points, and unfortunately we lost to Wrightsville Beach by 11.5 points in the end. But it was a great competition. Really proud of how everybody did. It was a collaborative effort between the local agencies, so Corolla, Duck, Kitty Hawk, Kidover Hills, and Nags Head. Started planning this back in January. Everybody put in work, finding sponsorships, getting things organized. So I'd just like to say thanks to those other local agencies. It wasn't just Nags Head. I'd like to say thank you to our local sponsors that help support this event and allows us to put it on. Because we don't get enough through registration money to put the event on as we did. So just want to say thank you to all those that organized and helped support this event.
When you see these folks, you should probably know that one of these folks has done CPR on the beach on someone, a father, a mother, a brother, a sister. They have gone out and rescued someone seconds away from possible life-changing tragedy. I can't imagine if we counted up all the lives saved just by the people that are here. And I think people ought to realize that what we do here, we want to win. They're competitive people, but they're just as competitive when they're saving lives as they are being out here at the competition.